What up, y'alls? As you know, I'm in the mortgage industry. As some of you may know, and I'm sure all of you know what today's date is. It's Friday, the 28th of July. And end of month in the mortgage industry is usually the worst time of the month. It's like the mortgage industry has its period at the end of every month. Everybody's mad, everybody's in a panic, everybody's rude, everybody's demanding, and it really brings out the worst in people. It really does. I am my branch isn't super busy, so unfortunately, what I'm doing is I'm helping out other branches. So I'm kind of like a floater. I'm going like between this branch and that branch and every other branch and all these people that I don't really have relationships with, or I don't know the way they work. I have no idea what's going on with their files, nothing, because I have no history with any of these people or any of their files or any of their customers or anything. And they have all these problems, and I'm trying to, they're trying to get loans closed by the end of the month so all the loan officers can get paid. So it's all about getting paid, right? It's all about, I don't want this loan to close in August, because if it closes in August, then I don't get paid on it until August 31st, and I got bills to pay. I need this loan to close, today, so I can get paid tomorrow, kind of a thing. But it's like, I'm not responsible for any of this stuff. I mean, I am, because I'm an employee here, right? So I am technically, I'm responsible, and I am taking accountability, but it's like these people, they have no, I don't want to say no appreciation, but very little appreciation, and they really have a tough time showing appreciation. They contact me in a panic. They say, "Oh, you got to stop what you're doing. You got to jump in this file because this file's closing in an hour, and there's all these problems with it." I'm like, "All right, okay, I'll do it. Calm down." No, I'm not going to calm down. You need to, they're just like up your ass about it. And so, you accommodate them. You stop what you're doing. You jump in their file. You do it, and then you reply to everybody and say, "Okay, it's done." Not one person says thank you. They're just like, "Oh, phew, oh, good. Okay, now I can get paid on it." And then they move on to the next thing. And again, maybe I'm being a little bitch because I want to be thanked for doing my job, but, the counter argument to that is, well, you're getting paid. Like, your paycheck is the thank you, but common courtesy goes a long way. And it's funny what happens to human beings when we're in a panic. Our morals tend to go out the window when we're in a panic. Our common courtesy tends to go out the window when we're in a panic. Our moral compass just gets way off, and everything is just, it's all about me and what I need right now, and screw you, and just get it done. And then once you get it done for them, then it's okay, on to the next thing that I need to panic about. Okay, now Shafe did this for me. Now I got to go bug this other guy and get up his ass about why didn't this and this and this get done. I don't have time to say thank you. I don't have time to be appreciative. I just, panic and worry is a really bad aspect of the human condition. It makes us do all kinds of things that we shouldn't be doing. Life in general is so much better when you take your time and you slow down and you calm down, and you take an extra 2 seconds out of your day to type an email to somebody and say thanks or I appreciate you or whatever. Not only does it make the other person feel good, but it makes you feel good. Like it's good for you. It's good for you. Let's see, almost a full year's worth of rent relief through THDA. Oh, wow. Anyway, yeah. Why am I making this video? I guess partially it is to vent, because I get angry at these people. Number one. Number two, I think the bigger picture, the more important thing is what happens when we have a societal breakdown. If we have a societal breakdown, what happens? What happens if we have an economic collapse, or we have something where, you know, you don't know where your next meal is coming from, or whatever. I mean, imagine what people are going to turn into. I mean, if this is the way they act when they don't get their way at work, when really they know deep down everything's going to be okay, it's not getting done right now, so I'm going to climb up somebody's ass, and I'm going to you know, copy their manager on a nasty email, and I'm going to, you know, blow up their phone, or you know, do whatever. And this is like an insignificant little, stupid little mortgage file. That's all it is. When your family is starving, how much of a more of a prick are you going to be? If you're starving, if you are losing your house, or, you know, how much more of a prick are you going to be? How much more of a, you know, are you going to be walking around outside with a, you know, with a pistol, just firing indiscriminately because you're upset at people? Are you going to be, you know, are your morals going to go out the window in the sense that, like, okay, I never would have broken into a home and stolen something from there under normal circumstances, but because my family is starving, now I'm going to just, like, throw all my morals out the window, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that now. You know? Yeah, I don't know. Really bad things happen when people lose their heads. Really, really, really bad things happen when people are in a panic. Panic, right? Sense of urgency just goes way through the roof. And then you get upset that other people don't have the same sense of urgency as you. Well, who really is the problem here? Is it the other people who don't have the same sense of urgency that you do? Or is it you? Because A, your sense of urgency is way too high for the situation. Like, these are mortgage loans. We're not delivering babies here. This isn't a life and death situation. That's the first part. Secondly, I lost my train of thought. I was going to say something else. Secondly, the reason why you're in such a panic is because you didn't do what you were supposed to do 4 days ago on this file, right? If you would have had this thing ready to go on the 23rd of July, then we wouldn't be in this predicament right now. But it's Friday, the 28th, and now because you procrastinated and you didn't get all this crap done, now you're going to take it out on everybody else. So yeah, the other people don't have your sense of urgency because they're not the ones whose ass is on the line. Your ass is on the line because you didn't get it done. It's like, that's what we do as human beings. You know, we don't take care of our stuff. We don't take care of our situations, right? We don't make sure that our house is in order. We don't make sure that our desk is in order. We don't make sure that our files are in order. We don't make sure that everything is in order. And then come the end of the month when everything has to be in order, then we get in a huge panic. And then we want other people to panic along with us. No. Other people are not going to panic along with us. No. We're in that ourselves. But then we drag other people down into it. And again, you guys might be sitting there saying, well, what does this have to do with me? Why am I listening to this? It applies to life in general. It applies to life in general. Like, if you are irresponsible and you don't take care of your stuff, you don't take care of your situation, you don't save your money, you don't make sure that you're taken care of, your family's taken care of, that you don't make sure that you have you have what you need in case of a catastrophe. And then a catastrophe strikes, and now it's like the tide went out, and you're sitting there naked, you know, and there's no water around you. You're just on the beach naked because the tide went out. Well, whose fault is that? That's your fault. It's your fault. That applies to life. And you never know who's naked until the tide goes out. You never know. You never know. Don't be one of those people. You need to prepare. You need to be on top of stuff. That'll keep you from panicking and making other people's lives miserable when it gets down to crunch time. All right. I hope everybody has a good weekend. If I don't talk to you, bye-bye.